Hello and welcome back. So the first use case we are going to take up is searching our documents using a REST API endpoint. So as mentioned earlier, we're going to use https://property.search.windows.net/indexes and then the index name /docs and search with the API version and the API key to search our data and run queries in our index. Now there are two types of queries that you can do on your index, the simple query and a full query. Now simple query just do a simple search across all your documents, and you can use symbols like plus, star, and or to just search across all the documents, and all the documents are equally weighted and all the fields will be searched with the query string that you pass along. If you do a full query, you are allowed to do field specific searches and you can do weighted searches. So certain fields can have more weightage, certain keywords can have more weightage. So this one is more flexible and follows Lucene query syntax. Now there are also two search modes, any and all. So these are simple modes. If you define your query as any in search mode or as all, based on that it will specify whether any or all the search terms must be matched for the whole document to be a complete match. So we'll see these examples. I'm on my search service search document using REST API documentation link. So the same link has been pasted in the presentation as well. So when you do a post search query, you can pass all these parameters. The post method gives you a lot more flexibility and you can pass multiple different attributes to modify your search and get the results along with some metadata. For example, you can get back the total count of search matches, you can get facets, you can filter your search results with OData filter expression. There are certain other attributes that you can pass, like you can order by your search results by score or by timestamp. As we discussed, you can define your query type as simple, which is default, or full. You can define some scoring profiles. So there are some default profiles that are provided by Azure Search Service, but you can create your own scoring profile and use that here while doing your search. So scoring profiles will give different weightage to different fields based on your profile definition. Now search will have your search keywords that you want to search, and here you can define either a full or simple search expression. Now under search fields, if you're doing a full query, you can define the fields that you want to search your search expression or query keywords. So as we discussed, we have two types of search modes, all and any. You can define that here in your post body, and then the select attribute will let you get the fields in the output that you need. If you do not need all the fields to be populated in your result, you can define just a limited number of fields here. By default, if you do not define the select statement here, all the fields will be returned back. And for pagination, you can have skip and top attributes, so you can get the top 10 results or 5 results, and you also can skip by defining a counter here under skip attribute. So by default, if you do not define a skip, the top first number of items will be sent back. You're also going to see some of these attributes as examples in upcoming lectures, but if you need to refer to all these options you have, you can always go back to this documentation and get all the details from here. So let's go ahead and see some of these examples. for querying or searching your index. So I'm back to my Postman and I'm going to do a simple search. I already have some example set, so our URL is property.search.windows.net. Index is property is again our index name, and then /docs/search, which means we are going to search our property index. And then I'm defining my API version. I'm using the preview version, which has the latest features that are in beta mode. Now I'm going to do a post request, and search mode is all, and I'm doing a simple query type, right? So here under search, I have defined that I want to search for all the documents that have beach as keyword defined with avenue. So all the documents which has beach and avenue. So if you refer to simple queries syntax documentation, here you will find a complete list of operators that you can use in your query. So if you use a plus sign, which means an AND operation, so let's say if I do beach plus avenue, which means I'm looking for all the documents which has both beach and avenue defined in one of the fields or any of the fields. Also you have an OR operation. Similarly you have a negation operation, which means if I say beach minus avenue, I'm looking for all the documents with beach without avenue or F defined anywhere, right? So you can refer to complete list of operators. You can also prefix your queries, like star operator is. So for example, if I use beach star in my search query as a simple search, I'm going to get all the results which has beach and also beaches or any other word which starts with beach. So make sure you escape all your search operators if you want to search any of those keywords in your data. And also if you're searching for a phrase, you need to escape. You have to put the whole phrase under double quotes and then escape the internal double quote. So for example, if I'm looking for a whole phrase beach space avenue, I need to put these under double quotes and then escape these quotes, right? By default, individual keywords are searched. And then in the end, we need to put an API key. I've put my management key here, but if you want to put a read-only key, you can go back to your property search service, go to keys, and then under manage query keys, you can add another key and use that. So these keys under manage query keys has read-only access. So a simple search query example is ready. I'm going to get the total count because I've put count as true. I'm not looking for any facets right now, and I'm going to order my result by the score. So the highest score will be at the top, and I'm just getting my top 5 results. I'm not skipping any result set, and I've put my select attribute as a star, so I'm going to get all my fields. So let's do this query. Let's see. So we have got all the results here. So the highest score that we have is 14, and I've got a result which has beach and avenue under standard street and also under full address. So what we were searching for is what we are getting with the highest score. Now this search was done internally by Azure by scoring each document as per our query and bringing out the highest scoring document at the top. You can see that we should have 5 more results here, and each one has Beach Avenue defined somewhere, but our civic number or address has changed, 711, but we are getting the most relevant results at the top. Now because we put top value as 5, we have 5 results, and we are also getting the whole count. So 14 documents out of more than 9,000 documents were a match. So this was an example of a simple search query. Let's quickly try to do some other searches. Let's say I want to get all the documents which has beach but not avenue anywhere defined in any field. I'm getting 9 fields. So here you can see we have beach but we don't have avenue. We're getting crescent here, and we should not have any document with avenue defined anywhere, right? I can also do a star operator, so we should get all the documents with beach. So we're getting beach. We probably don't have any beaches or anything, but we're getting beach matched here, and this time we are getting both crescent and avenue. So this was an example of how you can do a simple search, and this search searches across all your fields and the keywords defined under it with all the operators. In the next lecture we will see how you can do a Lucene syntax query search, which is a full search type. That's all for this one, and I'll see you in the next one.